Get him out. Yeah. Get that 80. Damn, it's pouring out, bro. Apparently showing live on Trade Locker means live market feed, not live account. Oh, that's wrong. Go on our demo account and you'll see it. What's good, Shoddy? Yo. It's 3:30 p.m. for me right now. Can you share Confluence for Soul entry and foundations and concepts? Gang. I literally fucking live streamed the whole reasoning. Bro. And I literally did it. I literally told you guys. So what is it at right now? It's at 226. And when I came on stream and told you guys live in front of you, it was at 205. So even if you got in late, you're still up. You're still up 10% in a week, which is outperforming the S&P 500, by the way, over the year. So S&P moves about 10% a year. You just did 10% a week. You just outperformed the S&P, right? So I literally gave it to you already. So yeah. Put your cat shirt on. I could. You know what? Let me do that, actually. I'm going to go grab it. All right. We got it. Boom. Greetings, Huzz. There you go. All right. All right, before we get started, everyone like up the stream, and we will get started here. Your strat so easy? Yeah, that's the point. Try to make it as easy as possible for you guys to understand. All right. All right, straight off Temu. I think I got it on Amazon, but probably off Temu. There you go. All right, so everyone like up the stream real quick, and then we will get started here. All right, cool. All right. Let's get started. So overall, this week we did very, very good money-wise, and then pretty normal. Well, not actually we didn't. No, just kidding. We had a very good week. 2 break-evens, 3 wins, and then 1 no trading day because Fridays suck apparently. But yeah, we had some pretty big RR trades this week, and you guys will just see this happen, right? Some weeks will perform really good, but then the RR is just lower, and then some weeks will perform good, and the R is just bigger. And it's just a big difference, right? Because again, we're not trying to force anything. We're going to take what it gives us. If it gives us some smaller trades, there's nothing you can do about it. You just take it, and you take your money and dip. But if we get an opportunity to make more money than normal, we're going to take it. So we did very, very good this week. Technically a flawless week, but not really because he broke even. And we barely missed TP twice. But overall, it was very, very good. So yeah, did very, very nice. And I think like 80%, 70% of the students had a winning week. So that's very good. So let's get right into things here. Start off on NASDAQ, as we always do. Any questions before we get started here? Michael Jackson, man. I can't ball Steve Nash. Are you done with Fridays from now on? For a little bit, not completely, because there was actually a win on Friday. And basically what I did on Friday was I live streamed it with everyone, and I basically went over it. A ton of people won, but yeah. Can you tell your premium Discord? Bro, I literally went over it for everyone, first of all, and I literally have a whole education on it already. But yeah, how to become nice rental for what? My shirt? Rental shirt? Or the Lamborghini? How do I become one of your students? You can just join the free Discord. Link in the description. Government shutdown will not mess with the markets because what happened? Oh, nice rental car. I got it. Unfortunately, I went and I recorded myself sending the $105,000 wire to the bank. So yeah, and there's a dealer plate on it as well. You can already see that. And I recorded myself going to the dealership and get buying it. Yeah, I usually keep it at like 2 or 3 levels. Why would you get baptized again? Because I didn't really believe in God the first time I was baptized. So yeah, did V12 Noah influence your crypto? He doesn't actually trade crypto. I hope you guys know that. I hope you guys know that. So yeah. All right, let's get started here. I'll put it on this side. Actually, no, we won't. Keep it consistent. What the freak? How can I join the one-on-one? DM me on Instagram. All right, bet. Let's get into it. So Monday fun day. Monday fun day. Levels for Monday fun day. We're here. Actually, wait, no. They were like, what were they? I'd have to really, definitely not clear. What did I take? I didn't take NASDAQ. So I'm going to say the levels are here and here. Could you have taken this? Yes. What do we see? At 9:35, we come up, wick up this level, come all the way back down. That's good enough. That's a first push. That's a retrace. And then you obviously enter off that second push, which I have here. Problem is, it's kind of a wide trade because your stop loss is going to have to be pretty big. So this would have only been like a 1-to-1 RR. So yes, it would have been a win, but it would have been a very, very small trade. So not bad, but yeah, very simple stuff here. We have a level here. First push, retrace, second push, enter, take profit at liquidity, stop loss below the candle body, below a level for value gap, whatever you have available to you. So that would have been a nice easy win on Monday. I did not take it because I was in US 30. And I think I took a mean US 30 reversal. So we're going to go over that obviously after, but yeah. I'm not in. So on, this was just another easy day that I messed up on actually. So we'll go over it. So this is the bottom level for NASDAQ on this day. I mean, actually you could have a level here even. So you could have this level and this level. And you definitely could have shorted this and won. So, I mean, you have a level here. We look at out pre-market, which is really nice. Little push up and then push down. We did have a fair value gap here that you probably need to be careful of. But let's say you even shorted here, you win. If you short after the fair value gap, you win. If you short after this level, you're also winning, right? So very, very easy. Literally, if you just took shorts on this day, you won. So a lot of my students won. I didn't take these shorts because I actually took US 30 on this day. And I got stopped at break even. But then I saw this crazy move down on NASDAQ and I decided to play a reversal and I ended up winning that. So a little bit off meta. That's one of my other strategies that I do talk about and show a lot. My reversal strategy, very, very good. So yeah, I took that. But for normal strategy, which is what we're going over in this backtesting stream, level strategy, you have a level here or a level here, push, retrace, second push, you're shorting. Push, retrace, second push, you're also shorting. So you're winning. If you even take anything remotely close to our strategy on NASDAQ on Tuesday. So it would have been a nice, easy winning day. Let's go to Wednesday. A little bit of entrance, not those. I believe I did take this. Yeah, no, I didn't. Wow, I took US every single day. That was crazy. All right, so on Wednesday, now this is a little bit tough. I'm gonna be honest here. Yeah, so basically, what happened was we came down close at this level here, and then we got a push. When we close at this level, I want to see a retrace, and I do think we had one actually, and then a push down. So I'm gonna be honest here. This probably would have been a loss if I ended up taking it. I took US30 on this day, but this would have been a loss. It was avoidable though. And the reason why is because we have this major liquidity here. So if you have major liquidity that's very likely to reverse off of, got to put stop to break even. So off this, I probably would have actually put stop to break even, and then my actual take profit would have been here, which is why I have both of them marked out. And then obviously if you took the reversal, fake out, liquidity sweep, wick out, and then flip, you obviously won this trade. But just for normal stuff here, I'm going to say this is a break even day, because that's probably what would have happened. Could you have won the trade right after? Yes, a lot of people did, but I'm not going to glaze, and I'm going to put it break even, because that's probably what happened. Because some people probably lost on this too, right? Some people won, some people lost, but it really should have been a break even. So I'm going to put it as break even. So yeah, pretty crazy day, but definitely could have been saved off stop to break even based off this. And then this was a nice easy trade off it. Liquidity sweep, wick out, and reversal, flipping the candle, all that. So very good, easy stuff there on the second trade, but the first trade was definitely tough. Therefore, I'm going to put it as break even. Go to Thursday. Thursday, I mean, look at Thursday, guys. You have the level here. The levels weren't really good on this day, I'll be honest, but it literally, if you just took a short at all, which is obviously what our strategy entails, they're playing the breakout, and this clearly breaks out, you would have won. I didn't play this, though, because of all-time highs. So I don't even know. I don't know whether to put this as a win because everyone who took it won, or if I put it as a break even because I didn't take it. Or a no trade, actually, not break even. I'm going to put the... You could have shorted it here, though. But realistically, I'm not doing that. All right, I'm going to put this as a no trade, even though if you shorted at all, you would have won. The reason why is because this level wasn't good enough for me to take personally. And then if we're already down this much, am I really going to short it again? Probably not. So in the moment, I don't think there's actually any way I'm taking this trade. As much as I want to lie and say, oh, I would have taken this, I would have won, I probably wouldn't have for those two reasons I just said. So I'm going to put it as a no trade. But if you did take the short, you did win, which is just good to know, at least. If you forced the strategy, it would have worked. And then loss. Would have been a straight up loss on NAS. I don't think, yeah, you would have had to enter here. And then realistically, or I don't know. I think this is just an L of a day. So you just chopped, went sideways, and obviously we're looking for a breakout. So if you took the longs here, you lost. If you took the shorts based off this, you lost. This is just a losing day straight up. Which is why, look at this, not trading Fridays because Fridays suck. There was actually a win on US30, but NASDAQ was horrible on Friday, almost as expected. So overall, NASDAQ was pretty good. Yeah, 2 wins. 2 break-evens, 1 loss. So I guess not that good compared to like last week and the week before, but pretty good. Pretty good. So yeah, what questions do we have? I don't know why my nose is so itchy, bro. Friday volume was disgusting. Yeah. But it doesn't come close to your TP. Yeah, obviously. You're going to lose sometimes. That's just kind of how it goes. Doesn't V12 no trade crit. I'm not going to say anything more. Don't worry about it. But yeah. But it was easy. Yeah. And I was on stream. I'm like, this is going to go up. And then it did like 10 seconds after. I made 13K this week. Love it, bro. Awesome. Trying to tell the difference between when it's just a wick and when it actually made liquidity. So you see how like this is like such a blatant wick, right? So look at this. You see how this is like a really abnormal low for all of this time frame right here? Like what? This is the lowest low, and it's a big wick for the last 2 hours. So everyone who's like trading pre-market here, they're putting their stop loss here. So it would make sense to hit it and then go back up for a liquidity sweep. So basically what it is the lowest or highest point over a good amount of period of time. And this is 2 hours. That's pretty good. And this just looked extra suspicious because of how big of a wick it was, right? This candle closed down here. It wouldn't be that crazy. But since this is a crazy wick, and then look, no other wicks even got close to it, this is major liquidity for that reason. How much leverage would you recommend with funding accounts? You don't get to choose. They do it for you. What price are you targeting on Sol? I don't have a target. My trading strategy on crypto is based off not price action, mostly. A little bit of price action, but not crazy. So I'm going to take out when I'm seeing signs to take out, not at any certain price. You're doing, should I put levels on days that price all-time high? You can. If you're going to do all-time high, just play it normally. That's the best way I found. But if you don't want to take a trade, that's completely fine. On a scale of 1 to 10, rate the difficulty of this week. Probably like a 2 out of 10. This week is pretty easy. Is that a new shirt? Look at it, bro. Tell me that shirt isn't tough. It depends what part of psychology you're doing. Really for high volume? Honestly, I used to. I don't really care about the volume anymore because it's always high volume at 9:30. So yeah. What I would think about is liquidity. I don't think it's so major. I think it's major. Is it too late to jump in on Sol? I mean, honestly, probably. Should have fucking listened to me when I gave it out for free last week. Because you're what? I'm already up 10%. Like, bro, I've already outperformed the S&P in a year, in a week. So I mean, like, yeah, bro. I think honestly, it's probably too late. Because at this point, like, stops at break even, bro. Right? So I don't know, man. When you start trading? I started at 17. So I was kind of late. It depends on your win rate, on how much you make. So what's your live account history and trades? I do every single trade recap, so you can see it. Go watch the trade recaps on my YouTube. And I go over it. And these, I show it. Show the executions and everything. You think it's gonna dip back down to entry? Honestly, probably not. I hope not. That'll be great. But yeah. You teach everything about long-term investing in Discord? Yes, sir. Yo, tomorrow free live stream? Yes, sir. Yeah, so I don't think backtesting is like really that important overall, I'll be honest. Hot take. But I think the best way to do it is to just do it in the moment on demo and learn that way. You shouldn't be trading at 10 a.m. anyway. So that excuse is not valid. You're in and out before 9:45, like on 95% of the days. But yeah. I started 5 months ago. Dude, it took me a year and a half. I risked like 7.5K per trade, which is like about 1.5% of my account. So yeah. If win rate is like 90 plus, I don't think your win rate is going to be 90 plus forever. So, I don't know. Just try and make as much as possible. Don't worry about it. I lost a lot of money on fundeds because I was using a very expensive one too. My fundeds were like $1,000 each. If you knew what you were doing with the current props, what was the exact account you'd buy? I'd buy the highest one possible to me. And I'd buy multiple of them. And then I would just trade my strategy. That's really it. What's your best confluence for high win rate? There is no best confluence, bro. If one fucking confluence made you profitable, everyone would use it. It's like you have to do a ton of stuff and you have to have a strategy and everything. Yeah, I will on Thursday. I'll remember. I feel like for your strat, the difference between win and loss can be how aggressive you are. Yep. That's why market experience is important. That's why I stress it so much. You're like 1 in 3K? Yeah. About 1 year ago, I was doing like, I was on a 200K funded. That's what I was on. Dude, I was doing like, what? $2,000 days, which is like a 1-to-1 RR. I was doing $400 days. Yeah, I was on a 200K funded a year ago. It was crazy. Have you made over 100K from WAP? Probably yes. I have. But then you gotta realize that gets taxed like crazy. Should you restart your win rate because it's been a year? Nah, I don't really care. I pay like a couple $100 in commission, spread, and all that. My first lesson in strat was not waiting for the retrace. Been good ever since. Awesome, bro. I'm like, should I trade tomorrow? Yeah, Monday's is pretty good. When did you switch to a personal live? Let's see if I have the video still up. I think I should. Yeah, on February 2nd. I did that. Yeah, I have a video on it. So on February 2nd. So yeah. When did you go over to live account? February 2nd. The IRS is hunting you down. I pay my taxes, so it's fine. I'm not scared of them. Dude, I paid crazy taxes last year. It sucked. If you restart your win rate, I bet it'd be close to the 80, 85%. Yeah, I don't really care. I don't care what people think. Yeah, I'm going to be moving countries soon. Why do you spend your time mentoring when you make 10K a day? Because I have to trade either way. Duh. If I mentor people, I wake up and trade. If I don't mentor people, I wake up and trade. It's the same thing. Right? I have to trade either way, so might as well make it more fun. Like, come on. Common sense. Yeah. Dude, when Trump first went to office, that was like insane prime. Why do you move for recorded live streams from Discord? It feels like you keep gatekeeping more and more helpful resources. Yeah, because the people who pay got mad that I was giving out too much for free, so I have to respect them. Why do you use a sales broker that's offshore when you can just use a regular one? Because I like everything done through crypto, so that I can just throw shit into Solana like that and then make 10% in a week. But yeah, I'll never endorse them. I'll never suggest you guys to go to a sales broker ever. That's why I don't like publicly promote it ever. I'll never promote my broker because of that. But it's just what I've done, and that's what I've always done. That's what's worked for me. I've had no problem, so it's cool. Yeah. How did you go from making 2K to 10K in under a year? I just put more money in. That's it. Why don't you post more pictures or videos of your Lambo? Because it's just in the garage. So, yeah, it's not like with me all the time. Strategy in 3 words: push, retrace, second push. There's a lot of stuff that goes into that, but that's the 3 words I would use: push, retrace, second push. Guess it's wait. That's 4 words, but yeah. I feel I didn't really. So I mean, the Lambo was cool, but it was more surreal buying the Z06 for my dad, because that was like my first supercar, and then I don't know, my Lambo was the second supercar. It was really crazy. I'm very happy with it. I love it. It's nice. No, I didn't even think I was gonna be successful, to be honest, because there's no guarantee, and that's what makes life fun, right? So, dude, when you're giving it like everything for a year and a half, and you're not seeing results, it gets demoralizing. But you can't let that stop you. So, honestly, I didn't think at all that I would make it, but that's just how it is. What type of account do you have in Hero FX? I have the good spreads one. But yeah. Yeah, Puerto Rico is definitely an option for me. What's your win rate? What's today's date? I gotta update it. Right here at the top. Oh, you no longer post daily vids? I have been recently. I post daily vids on Instagram and TikTok. Yeah, that's literally how it is, Anthony. If you're on a funded account like TopStep, you can literally lock yourself out. So just do that. Good question, Ash. So like when you're making good progress in trading, but the money like hasn't caught up to that, just always remember that the skill is always gonna be more important than the money. So yeah, just focus on the skill, because if you have the skill of how to make money and someone has $1 million, your skill is worth more than $1 million. You could tell me right now, you could give me 5 million. Honestly, you could probably give me like $25 million to never trade again, and I wouldn't do it. And that just shows how important the knowledge and the skill is, right? Because without the knowledge, I'm fucked. Like I have nothing going for me in life, basically. So that's how important that knowledge and skill is. So you gotta just think about that. Just whenever you're thinking about that, just realize even Vito, who fucking loves money, would not take 25 million to never trade again. So that's just how important it is. Maybe show if I downloaded or had the full recorded live. I have that. I already have that. I have a whole folder of them. In here. I already have this. So yeah. What's your financial goals to accomplish before 2026? I don't know. 2026 is close. Just do the best I can. That's really it for now. But then for next year, I'll probably set some goals and shit. Yeah. Any tips to get out of the break-even stage? Journal and see what you're doing wrong. Because when you're in the break-even stage, that's the best part. Because that means you're only like 1 or 2 or 3 little mistakes away from becoming profitable. So you just got to find what those are and fix them. What's the sticker on the shirt? Greetings, Huz. Because everyone was saying that I don't got any shirts. What's your credit score? Like a 700-ish? I don't even know. I'm in Brickell right now. The sticker on the right. Where? I don't see it. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. You're right. Oh, that's just the tag. Wow. Thanks for telling me, guys. Oh, my God. I mean, Anthony, if you did it once, you do it again. So it's not really that bad. But the Lambo already has an exhaust. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I think my Lambo's faster than my friend's SVJ, or louder than my friend's SVJ, because he has a twin turbo, so he doesn't have a Genentani. Dude, I think my car is kind of louder. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah. You think about other day trading influencers? They're cool. They're fun. I don't know. How much more fun has your life been since you moved from your hometown? Probably like 100x times more fun. You struggle with any psychological issues when you made the transition to having those of it? Yeah, my psychological issue was just like, it was never within trading, because you guys gotta understand, if you let your mental aspects take over trading, you're going to lose. It's guaranteed, and I knew that, right? And I wanted to win so bad that no matter what, I would not let it affect my trading, because I knew I was guaranteed failure. So if I knew it was guaranteed failure, then why the fuck would I do it, right? So that's how it is. So yeah, it was just psychology issues outside of trading, but that doesn't affect your trading anyway. Dude, my nose is so itchy. Oh my god. So Eduardo, so to make trading your main income, it's actually going to be off money, not percentage wise, because you can make 10% in a month. But if that's only $1,000, you can't live off that. But if 10% is $100,000, then you can live off that. So it's off money amount. So I would say make sure you're making like 25K a month off trading, at least. So yeah. What's the next car? I'm gonna get an Aventador. Probably look at SVR or SV, maybe SVJ. I'm not sure. If you get stopped out and go to take profit, you just gotta fucking walk away. Don't chase it. And if that's happening a lot, then your stop loss placement is not the best. So just try and improve that way. Do you have any money saved? No. I emptied out my bank account. Literally. I had no money in my bank account. I went all in on this shit because I didn't have money, bro. I didn't have money to fucking spend. It was cooked, actually. Yeah, 10K month's good, but there's no guarantee they're going to make 10K next month as well. So yeah. All right, we will go over USRE now. What platform do you recommend? I'm not sponsored by anyone. I don't endorse anyone, but I've heard very good things about Top Step. So yeah. All right, let's go over US30 now. US30 was actually really good this week, so I'm expecting big things. Oh yeah, I'm so mad I missed this. I remember. I was gonna market experiences and catch the short. Oh my god, my nose is so itchy, bro. What the? Oh my god, I probably look like an idiot. Itching my nose every 2 seconds. Oh my gosh, bro. What the freak? All right, US30, let's go. Monday, fun day. Bottom level was here. Actually, wait, no, we had to move it down. I remember this. All right, so basically what happened was the reason why US30 was not an as easy win as normal is because we had this candle right here at 925. Did we take out this level? No, we did wick it out though. But normally when we wick it out and open close, I want to see a good retrace and then a push. We didn't really get a good retrace at all though. So that's the problem. But when you're pushing down like this, a little sauce for you guys. When US30 makes a big move at 925 and then the next candle it's making that big move, more times than not, it's just gonna fucking go. So I literally almost market experienced my way into this trade like here. I ended up not doing it though, which kind of sucked. And I missed it. So technically it was a very easy trade if you just shorted, but within my strategy, you're technically not taking this. And then I decided to play a reversal that missed my take profit barely and then came back and stopped me at break even, which is lame. But I was technically right on that reversal. I'm sure it went up, right? Let me see. If I was the GOAT and I had infinite money, what I would have done is I literally would have entered long here and just held it to this. Let's see if it actually hit that. Oh, it did. Literally within like a day. So if I was a GOAT, I would have done that. But I'm not, and I actually have to worry about money still. So didn't do that. But yeah, I literally would have bet my life that this thing was going to reverse back up to these fair value gaps, and it did. So yeah. But yeah, it would have been no trade, unfortunately, because we just didn't see what we want to see right off the morning. Could you have market experienced your way in and taken a win? Yes. Was I about to do that? Yes. Did I pussy out? Also, yes. Oh yeah, this is some bullshit too. All right, and then this day, we had a level here. Then normal stuff. What are we waiting for? Push. Retrace, second push. I entered long. My take profit. Look at this. Look at this, boys. How tragic is this? My take profit was based off this liquidity right here. Look how close we got. We missed it by literally like $1 and then came all the way back down to break even. So I got stopped to break even. So that's just some bullshit. But honestly, this is pretty unavoidable. So unfortunately, it's going to be a break even day. Really lame. I literally had an easy trade, supposedly, but just barely missed my take profit. Again, right here, push, retrace, second push, really easy. Level, first push above the level, retrace, second push, enter, stop loss above the level, take profit, add liquidity. But yeah, this was just the most unfortunate thing probably ever. Look at this. Like, $1. So that's just really unfortunate. Nothing to really do about it though, so break even on that day. These are the days we dream about, right? Top level here, and then just a big candle up. That's all. That's literally it, right? So what are you waiting for? Level here, push, retrace, second push, enter long, you win. This is why we love US 30 some days, where it just goes in one direction. It's the easiest, bro. Ready? Literally, if you longed within anywhere within here, you won. So yeah, very easy stuff. Level here, push, retrace, second push. Stop loss, below level, take profit at liquidity here. I got filled a little bit better because I used a soft to take profit. So yeah. And then someone asked about Thursday shorts. This is a good question, actually. So Thursday, I took the long. The reason why I didn't take Thursday shorts was because, one, look at this. Look at how freaking stupid this trade would have had to be. So you would have to wait for a push, retrace, second push, which means you're entering like somewhere here, right? And then look at how close your take profit would have to be, right? So the minimum I really do is a 15-point stop. So the problem is, even if I got a perfect fill on this, this trade is just too squeezed in for me to take. It's just too squeezed in because it's not even a 1-to-1 RR. And let's say I didn't get a good fill. Now look at this trade. How horrible is that, right? So that's why I didn't take it. It was just too squeezed in. And I don't even remember if we got a push, retrace, second push. I believe this is a day where the second push was 3 seconds long, and that's bullshit, bro. You're not entering. Would you risk $10,000 on a trade off of 3 seconds? No. You want to see a little bit more in 3 seconds. So I ended up not taking it because it was too small, and I believe the second push was just shitty, straight up. So that's why I didn't take this short right here. Good question, though. Makes sense. I can, if you're a student, you can go over the recap for this day and really see in depth why I didn't take it. But yeah, but then at that point, we saw what? Fake out, kind of a liquidity sweep of all this liquidity like here. So fake out, liquidity sweep, wick out the level, and then we flip the candle, push back above the level. That's an immediate entry. I just waited this because you do want to wait for second pushes on US30 always. So yes, you technically could have entered just here, but I did wait for a push, retrace, second push, enter, take profit based off liquidity here. Stop loss below a level, easy win. So that's what happened on Thursday. Then Friday was also a win. I didn't trade this Friday though. Yeah, so literally like if you longed at all on Friday, you would have won. But we had a top level here, bottom level, not really a bottom level. Push, retrace, second push, enter, fucking, you could even enter here and be fine. So really easy, really, really easy. But honestly, this is a nice, easy win. I'm honestly gonna put this as a break even because you definitely could have lost, definitely could have won on that day, and then would have been a W. So not an easy week, as you guys saw. Or I guess, I don't know, it seemed easy to me. Maybe it wasn't an easy week. Maybe I'm just fucking delusional. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you took every single trade, you would have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, if you took every single trade possible, you would have 4 wins, 5 break evens, and 1 loss. So nothing like really bad, but nothing really good either. Is it? All right, stopped raining. That's good. So yeah, that's how US trade was this week. So overall, 2 minutes to oh my god. Overall, that's what we got. So yeah, what questions do we have? Questions we got. Is Derek circumcised? Oh my god. You moved to Miami, did you have enough money? I moved to Miami when I had over $1 million. So I waited a long time to make sure it was all good. In the Monday. You was 30 on Monday? Oh, wait. Monday just went down, bro. Oh, wait. What date? Where am I even looking, bro? I think I went back way too far. I mean, so technically they didn't give a setup, but you could have just market experienced it in. Because if it's going to dump like that crazy, it's probably just going to go all the way. That's a government shutdown. I don't really care. Hasn't affected the market at all. For anything, the market was pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to get an SVJ. I'll have to put the craziest exhaust on it, or else I'm not buying that shit. Duh. Can you show the Excel? The Excel layout is public. Like you can watch it. Look, I bet you there's people on it right now. Yeah, there's people on it. So you can just, it's linked in like the description of all my videos. If you lost everything, what would you do? I would get a 9 to 5. I would buy a funded account. I would run up that funded account until I had enough money to not work 9 to 5, and then I'd use that money to make more money. So blue and green are take profits. What was your lowest point? My lowest point was like after a year and a half of trading, and I was in college. And I thought I was gonna have to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. Truly. When do you know how much to enter on each trade? Lot size calculator right here. You see, you type in how much your stop loss is, and then it tells you how much you need to enter based off how much you want to risk. What's the smallest retrace? So technically, you can enter without a retrace if it's like really gonna, if you really think it's gonna go. So yeah, it's just really depending on like how things are looking. But obviously, you want to wait for a retrace. But some days, like US 30 on Monday, you can just not wait for a retrace and actually get a win. Thoughts on market experiencing that bit on Monday? Completely fine. I was probably like 5 seconds away from doing it, to be honest. All right, bro. You love talking about Derek. This is insane. Derek has a girl already, so no. Yeah, I coded the lot size calculator I have, so it's custom to me, so you can't find it anyway. Thoughts on pulls? I didn't even see that. Oh wait, maybe I did. Did you create your strategy? Yes. Thoughts on females or too early? I don't think they really add anything when you're young, so I wouldn't suggest it until you have like 10 mil, probably. Maybe like 5 is fine. What's your leverage? 100. Can you post your current physique in the gym channel? Yeah. I just don't take pictures of myself often. So yeah, sure. Yeah, not keep at it, Crush. Wanna flow, wanna flow, wanna flow, wanna flow, wanna flow, wanna flow. So yeah. Peter, do you want to film it? I already have one, so I'm all good. Are we gonna see your girl soon? I don't have a girl. If I do, I'll never show her. Do you plan on traveling? Nah, not really. I don't really care. What's the gym channel? It's just a section in my Discord. Who was that girl in the vlog? I need a camera person because Armani wasn't here. So yeah. How hard is the code one of those? It's not easy, but it's not hard. Unless I have an unhealthy obsession with trading. Trading gave me a mental disorder. So yeah, me too. My students can do whatever they want. As long as they're making money. Most of them just use my strategy, but some of them do their own little spin on things. Whatever works for them. I don't care as long as they're making money. I'm not here to force them into the strategy. I'm not here to be the best trader of all time. I don't give a fuck. I just want to make money, enjoy my life, and have freedom. I could be making 10K a month for the rest of my life. I'd be happy, bro. So I don't care. As long as they're making money, that's all I care about. Yeah, I'm probably going to start doing putting out the trades back on YouTube. Yeah, so I mean, next year I would love within the next year to hit like 50K subs. That'd be really sick. Derek kissed the wall. What does that even mean, bro? Do you live stream to your students? Yeah, I do 2 streams per day to them. Favorite artist? I love Gunna. I like Gunna a lot. I like Ken Carson. I like Drake a lot. It's pretty cool. Why not just let people sing about you? Because here's the problem. I used to do that. And this is crazy. Little backstory here. So I used to live trade for like over 2 years. Or maybe like a year and a half it was. And it was crazy. Like I would literally live stream 100K months in front of these people. And then, dude, I have one bad month. Everyone leaves. Everyone starts asking for refunds. And then it destroyed my business. It was horrible. So I literally had one bad month. I literally had like 5 months of great trading. And then one bad month, because that's bound to happen. Everyone left. Everyone charged back. Destroyed my business and my reputation with my payment processors. So it's just not worth it. And they don't even learn. They're just there to copy me. They don't care about me at all. They're not there to actually get better. So it's just not worth it. I literally was fed up and I put a vote to the people who were still left, which was like borderline fucking nobody. And I said, would you guys rather me keep streaming or do you guys like want to do a different way so that you can actually learn? And the students voted to get rid of it. So that's why. I'm across the song. Nah, I'm about to end the stream anyway. Lexi W. Who's that? Who's Lexi? First, how much you start with? How much your left account? I started with a fun account first. When was that? That was the tariff craziness. When was it? Or was it? Yeah, I was like through here, bro. This shit was brutal. I was like, I low-key like was not even making money at all. It was horrible. It's the worst thing ever. It was absolutely horrible. I had to de-risk and everything, bro. Horrible. But hey, it happens. Let's see your girl, bro. That you went golfing with? What? Golf? I don't even know how to golf. Tripping. Not just a cameraman. I don't even know who you're talking about. That's not her name. Did Derek? Okay. That's funny, actually. Did Derek borrow? That's funny, actually. But yeah. That's crazy, Money Man Chris. Pray that works out for you. All right, cool. I'm gonna get off stream. I have to go somewhere right now. So yeah. You still got FTP accounts? Probably not. No, I don't. I full ported them and lost. So yeah. Oh my god, no fucking way. Oh my god, my friend just got something stolen. All right, I'll see you guys. Have a good one. I will see you guys back. Vlog will be posted tomorrow, and then free trading live stream on Monday. So I'll see you guys. Peace. Have a good one.